Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Look at this. Hardening, gun rammer, vert stabs, gun rammer directive, Coca-Cola. It's Massacrator from the Nonet clan. Shout out to you guys. How many stars does he have on his barrel? 2. And he's playing what is known as or considered a good tier 9 all-round tank. A very good American tier 9 tank. The Concept 1B. It's a concept. And we're going to do a little contrast here. We're going to watch a guy play what's considered a very good tier 9 American tank. And then we're going to watch a guy playing what's considered maybe not so good tier 9 tank. And both of them are going to make their tanks work and have amazing games. And I shouldn't say guy. Right? We don't know. It could be a gal. It could be a gal. As a matter of fact, let's just assume they're gals. Massacrator, you're a gal. Because we have to be fair. And Massacrator is, let's just call you Massey. Alright? That's more of a gal name. You notice I oiled my chair, so when I fidget, I fidget a lot, right? And some of you were upset that my chair squeaked all the time. And it actually, for some of you, was very... like one guy sent me a message that says, I love your videos, but I can't watch unless you fix your chair because it's like the sound of nails on a blackboard, right? Squeak, squeak, and he couldn't do it. So I fixed it. I think I mentioned that. Anyway, this guy has the absolute perfect situation because he's on defense on this assault mode on this map, which if you go to this flank, if the enemies are not aggressive at the beginning and take aggressive, good, solid positions, if they do what these enemies did, which is they're hesitant, see how they've been kind of hesitated to get into good positions, and you're able to move up here, and you have a tank that's a solid hull-down tank, like this one, I don't think the enemies can dig their way out of the hole they've dug for themselves, right? They're in terrible position. This guy can just poke over here and just, like these guys really don't have a chance. They can't run away because they'll just get shot. This guy's smart enough to get behind the dead tank to try and get some cover. And he knows his days are numbered. His time is numbered. He doesn't want to poke over there. Now, let's see. He's got to take this guy out, and then he's got. Can he? He doesn't want to get shot by those guys. He's looking. Stop fidgeting. That rock would probably protect you from those guys. But now you're ignoring. I'm not sure about this strategy here. He could have taken that guy out, maybe taken a hit doing it. Let's see what he does. If he takes that Skoda T56 out, he can use this rail line and keep his defensive assault going. And I think he's going to do it here. He's decided, okay, come on. Use the dead tank yourself. Take one hit, ammo racked, of course. Ram him. Get in the low ground so you're protected from those guys. And fix your ammo rack. Oh, it all worked out. See, now he's got another just superbly OP position. The best defense, in some cases, is a good offense. And this is what happens in these assault modes when the assaulting team does not assault. They just play too hesitantly, and they don't take aggressive positions, and they can't win. It's a blowout. And that's why a lot of players, and watch this, you can shoot through the tracks. Because Wargaming said so! Wargaming said you can shoot through these tracks. Right? The railroad tracks are transparent. That's how we program them. So that's why a lot of players have just turned off assault mode, attack, defend. Because it's frustrating. It's not so when you're on the defending team, it's good because if you're aggressive on the defending team, you can have like monster games like this one. It's frustrating when you're on the attacking team if you're the only one that wants to attack. If like all your teammates just sit at the back, or they don't take up positions, it's so frustrating because you get less time, right? You only get 10 minutes, and if your teammates don't attack on assault mode, and you move up, and they're all just it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. So I have it off. Like, look at what's this guy gonna do now? This Burask. Like, what are you gonna do, Burask? Oh, what a shot! The Burask is like reversing, and now he's aiming. So if you have teammates like this on assault mode, it's probably the most frustrating mode in the game. You guys agree? Let me know. How many of you have assault defend mode on? How many of you have it off? Let me know in the comment section. Just say on or off. Do you have it on or do you have it off? And I bet it's 50-50. Or I bet it's maybe more players have it off than on. I would guess, but let me know what you guys... I'll read the comments and we'll kind of... That'd be interesting. Just type on or off, and then people that go in the comment section, they just by scrolling through the comment section, they can get an idea of... Look at this. You waited a little long to assault there, Leopard PTA. But now this guy finds himself in a precarious position. Oh, he has just hit his track. Poor Leopard. You guys can read the chat and then just look at how many people have said on and how many people have said off and get a feel for yourself. And these guys are just playing, what are they playing? Ring Around the Rosie? This is World of Tanks. What are they doing? They're not bots, guys. These are humans. Alright? Wargaming says there's no bots at tier, above tier 3 or whatever. Unless it's warm-up mode. Or I guess assault mode. I'm going to check the comment section for how many on comments and how many off comments. You don't have to leave a huge paragraph. No one's going to steal your identity if you leave a comment. Yes, it's good for the YouTube algorithm if there's lots of comments. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, you know. I've noticed that. If I get a video that some videos get 500-600 comments because it's a controversial whatever, not much different than the videos that get 60, 70, 80, 100 comments. But anyway, it'll be interesting scrolling through the comments of how many on comments and how many off comments. It'll be kind of like a first order approximation on how many people have assault mode on or off. And was that a human player? You know, I just don't know. It's hard to know. It's hard to know if these players are actually human. Is that a human? But hey, that's one of the ingredients for a fantastic game, isn't it? The enemy teams are just clueless Muppets. There's not a lot of very close, hard-fought battles. We try and feature those. We featured regular schmoes just the other day, fighting for their lives. They didn't have... Oh, how did that shot go in? Well, because you're winning 11-9 and there's a minute left. Those are fun. Snap them. Snap them, snap them, snap them, snap. You're winning now. There's only a minute left and you're winning. There's nothing they can do. Look, they're assaulting. These guys are assaulting, guys. The Type 59... they're assaulting. They should change the name of assault mode to insult mode. It's insulting. It's actually insulting. Watching. Snap. Snap, 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 snap. Snap, snap, snap. It's end of game. You're winning snap RNG. Snap! And he aims and misses. Of course he would aim and miss. You should have snapped. It's end of game snap mode. Come on, snap it, snap it, snap! Oh! Oh! Does he get the last kill? Come on, make my commentary good. Snap it! Snap for victory! Snap-a-roonies! I want to see a snap for victory. Snap it! Snap! Yes! There you go. Enemy armor is snapped. Enemy armor is reversing. Enemy armor should uninstall. Enemy armor is... Enemy armor survives! Just a fantastic Concept 1B game, guys. 11,126 damage. Top Gun. He lost credits because he's a premium ammo spammer. And I'm going to take particular notice of how many comments there say on and off. And thing you should... and I'm going to notice how many of you type in comments on or off for assault mode. And then, well, before I say that, hardening, vert stabs, vents, no directive, Coca-Cola. It's War Tank Fighter 98. Let's go. And in a tank that's considered, well, maybe not the best Tier 9 American tank. This T-54E1. We'll go straight for the middle. Good for you. He's top tier in regular game mode. Now, I bet there's going to be more off comments than on comments. Because I think a lot of people just turn off assault mode. But as you witnessed in that game, it's frustrating when you're on the defending team and it goes to crap, right? But I noticed lots of epic results or monster results in assault mode. And that is because a lot of people just don't play it right and don't understand it. And it's when you're on the defending team and you get an enemy team that just, you know, they just don't take the map position. That's it. You can have a monster game. So if you want to have a chance of having the monster game, yeah, take a shot. Boom! One shot. Take another shot. He's sitting there sideways. Boom! Take another one. Oh, he got hit by a BZ and a boom! Yeah, boom! That might have gone in. He traded the HE shell from the BZ-178 did 1 damage. Boy, how many of you... Congratulations to all of you that forked out the cash for that BZ-176. Is it overpowered? Did it break the game? It fired premium HE at him and did what? 1? Or 0? The love did 301 damage. Oh, this is... He shot through his teammate. Get out of the way, little ELC. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. What a clip. Beautiful. That gun handling looks superb. Shots hit the bullseye. This is a slow tank with shitty turret armor compared to the Concept 1B, which is kind of fast with good turret armor. This is slow and not maneuverable. The Concept 1B turns like a top. This BZ-176 takes his big shot, and you know he's gonna pay now, right? Like you're gonna pay, right? Yeah, you're gonna pay. You paid. Well, you paid twice. You paid when you purchased the tank. You paid wargaming, and now you paid for your stupidity. So you paid twice. It's like a 2-for-1 sale. Now, I guess realistically, the BZ-176. A lot of people still claim that it's overpowered and going to break the game. And in all fairness, there are results. When you look up the results, when RNG says yes, and the teammates, enemy players say, "Please shoot me, I'm a Muppet." When that happens, when those two factors line up, and this is just beautiful. When those two factors line up, just shoot. He's dead. There. Wow, this guy's playing like a boss. When those two factors line up, the BZ-176 is overpowered. That's true. But that, you know, come on. How often does that happen? It's just you play that thing and it's frustrating, right? It's frustrating because you fire HE and it hits the wrong pixel, and instead of rolling 922, you roll critical hit, screen hit. Or you roll 5. I shot him. It hit this pixel beside the viewport. I did 5 damage. I didn't do 920. I rolled 5. No, it's It's an RNG pull your hair out thing, and that's why I just don't like tanks like that. There's no tanks like this. You got to know what you're doing. Oh, see that HE? Oh, he rolled 181. I didn't aim really well. I'm driving a Type 4 heavy. I've got HE loaded. I know my HE does 900 damage, but I rushed my shot a little bit, deviated a little bit, and hit kind of a track, pixel, space, whatever. 181. Those things are just RNG rollers, right? Random number generator rollers. Wargaming decides, basically, if your shot deviates to the left, you had a bad shot. If your shot deviates to the right, and you had a great shot. Oh, you penned him. You did 1,123. Oh, you hit a magically spaced pixel. Don't kid yourself. It's not freaking skill. All right, it's the map position and driving around and aiming like this guy is, and just knowing where your teammates are going to spot, knowing map positions where the enemies are going to be, knowing when to move forward, when to pull back. He's smart enough to know to move forward now to where he can maybe get some more damage. He's at 600. He's not going to just sit at the back. That's skill. But when you aim and after all the skill is done and there's a circle, your aim circle's there, and you aim it as best you can, and you know pretty much the weak spots are where you should shoot someone, and then you go like this, click. After that, it's wargaming, and you're playing the BZ-176, and you go click, and the shot goes pew, and it doesn't hit the one little pixel you're aiming at. It hits the shield. Well, then you suck. I prefer tanks, high shell velocity, no sigma, meaning the shots cluster around bullseye. Tanks with good gun handling hit bullseyes with high shell velocity. Then the damage I do is mine. The mistakes I make are mine. If I don't aim my shot, I miss. Yeah, if I aim at the wrong, I don't know the weak spot on the tank, I shoot it, I bounce, it's my fault. It's not wargaming saying, oh, I'm sorry. Bloop. Yeah, you suck this game. You rolled 23. Because you shot the Scorpion and your shot deviated and hit the gun barrel. This guy, all the damage he did is because of his careful aim in a tank that has good gun handling, I guess. And he's managing this result in a difficult tank to play. So I don't know, I got a little bit sidetracked there, guys. But hey, fantastic games by two American tanks. One that is considered a fairly good tank, the Concept 1B, and then one that's considered a more difficult tank, this T-54E1. And he ends up with 9,490 damage, 4 kills. And he made some credits because he managed his ammo. Let me know what you guys think, on or off, in the comment section. On or off? I know I got a little sidetracked there with the RNG, HE firing tanks like the BZ-176 and the Type 5 heavies and all that kind of stuff. I get sidetracked, okay? My mind wanders. Sometimes my mind wanders. That's just the way it is, okay? That's just the way it is. But what I'm interested in is on or off. Let me know on or off in the comment section. And subscribe to the channel. Keep the channel growing. And I'll catch you on the next one.